Hey YouTube, yes, don't adjust your, I was gonna say dial, but no one has a dial on their TV anymore. Don't adjust the channel. We are doing another Master League team from Uncle Augustin, who is a member of the channel. So again, thank you for the support for the memberships. Long right up here because they actually go into all the matchups about how to play them and leads and stuff like that. So I'm gonna read it all just so you have, so it's gonna be a big intro here. Before we get to it, so it says, hey, first, props on the new channel. I really like your takes there. So again, for those of you who do not know, I started a second channel. It's gonna be a React channel, but it's like a half React, half like some teaching aspects around politics, economics, maybe some fun stuff. So link in the description if you want to go check that out. About the team, I've been running the Zygarde Ho-Ho core for 2 seasons with different thirds. I tried Dragonite and Giratina in ABB and Zacian as a safe swap. I'm always a bit soft to Palkia and Rhyperior, so I ended up landing on Waterfall Primarina now. Primarina runs Moonblast instead of Disarming Voice because that is the only way you win the 0s and 1 shield against Palkia with Waterfall Fast Move. Also, its stat product is kind of lacking, so having a nuke helps. Important note for the last game, I realized at the end that my only win condition was them getting the 1-turn leg versus their Dialga. 1-turn leg versus their Dialga after a feint. Ho-Ho loses that CMP by a mile. I played to that win con. Sorry, opponent. It's in a fair game. That game was yours. Niantic fix your game. The team is soft to water leads. Oh, yeah. And fairy mons that have grass coverage like Tapu Bulu or Enamorus. This is my game plan with them. For Palkia, O leads. I let them choose on whether to play the 1s or the 0s and guarantee shield or switch. If they pick switch advantage, I farm with Zygarde. For Kyogre leads, I try to catch a Thunder on Zygarde. Kyogre often has 2 Dragon answers in the back, so Zygarde is just there to absorb energy. For Charm, Primarina leads, I play the 0s. Primarina is best buddy boosted, so I win CMP in the mirror, and they farm down with Ho-Ho. Tapu Bulu is often in the back in double fairy lines that have Ho-Ho and Rhyperior as the lead. You can smell those teams miles away after the first fairy swap in, so you gotta save Ho-Ho and save Zygarde. Enamorus lead is hard. I try to play the 2s. If they throw the grass knot, you have a chance. If they bait, it sucks, as they often have 2 Ho-Ho answers in the back. I have examples of both illustrations and the submission. The worst part is, as someone who's been playing for 20 seasons, I don't even know half the crap you just said there. Like, I understand what you said, but it's just like I don't play these Pokemon and I don't play this league, so I don't know. But you do, so let's check it out. So Enamorus, here's the Enamorus that you already said is an issue here. They are a fairy flying type Pokemon. So you said you're going to play out the 2 shields. So there's a shield. It is a grass knot. And then they give up switch into Zygarde. So going with the Moonblast here, hoping they don't shield. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And at this point, you can just come in here and just take out the rest of it. I'm assuming you'll live earthquakes and stuff with ease here. Ooh, outrage. Okay. Going for the crunch before they get to another move. So I'm assuming this will take out from this range. Okay, apparently not. One more Dragon Tail down. The Enamorus comes back in. You're not going to get to, I mean, Earthquake is resisted as well. So just going to get to the crunch here. It's all resisted, so I doubt they shield. I was going to say they could try for a very aggressive farm down. They are not. They are going to throw. You said a bait move. What is the bait move? Is Fly a bait move here? Ho-Ho comes in, resisting the fairy. Fly is neutral. We've seen Fly and we've seen, I forget the fairy move, but looks like you have them in the back because they are top lefting. Okay, Dialga. Dragon Breath resisted. Waterfall resisted. What does this thing have? What's the legacy steel move here? Oh, just running Iron Head. So that is neutral because you are half fairy. So fairy takes super effective against Iron Head, but water resists it. Do get off the Moonblast, so that takes it low. So now I guess it's a race to the next move here, which they win. So I assume you let this go down and come. I'm guessing Ho-Ho, because I'm guessing those Incinerates are very valuable. Yeah. So going to get that 1 Incinerate through. It is a Kyogre in the back, so we're going to instant swap Zygarde. And they have a Veltal in the back. And you have no moves for this. So this is tough. Is there... So this is the second time I've seen you get walled with this moveset. Not that the move... Not that... okay, I see the trade-off. I can already see the trade-off in my... Just by looking at it here. So I was like, why don't you run Outrage? We just saw Outrage on the other one. And that would hit neutral against this. I guess the problem is... If you ran Outrage Crunch, all fairies would be walled here. So Zacian... like Zacian and the other fairies in this meta that aren't flying that you would hit neutral for. Why did they let that move go? Nice catch. But why did they let that move go on Kyogre? They have 2 shields. Origin Pulse is going to one-shot you. You're going to hope to farm down before they get to a move. I don't even think that's a possibility. No, it's not. Maybe they're just going to 2-shield flex you. That's what they're trying to do. Okay, great lead. Well, they may think that you have Charm, but now they're going to get out as soon as they see Waterfall. Xerneas, there's one of the other ones. So Xerneas, I think it'll have like close combat and like a Moonblast, right? So I think everything will be resisted unless there's a third move I don't know about. Hey, the third move is Thunder. That is super effective. And they get to another move here. So do you have to burn a shield here? You do need to burn a shield. It is the Thunder again. Going for the Sacred Fire because the Brave Bird obviously lowers your defense by an insane amount. So Sacred Fire lands. Here comes the Ho-Ho Mirror Match. Gonna throw the Brave Bird here. Likely to grab shield back. And then instant swapping. I'm assuming it'll be a Brave Bird and it will hurt. Yeah, so we're gonna shield up the Brave Bird. I don't know if you read that you just are okay-ish against this, or you have Primarina and Zygarde, which can deal with Ho-Ho. I think that's probably it. You have Primarina and Zygarde that can deal with Ho-Ho, so we just gonna come back in. If they have an answer to this, then you can get Ho-Ho on this, and then you can get your Zygarde on their Ho-Ho. So Nature Mammoth takes that out. This is resisted, but you should be able to take it out from this range. Yep. They do have a shield, but yeah, it's going to be pretty tough to take you out there. Okay, there's your Rhyperior. So these are double super effective waterfalls, so they will get out pretty quick here. A little slower, and it's Primarina with Charm. So you do not have a good answer. You've already kind of noted that. Although Charm is resisted on Ho-Ho. And that does land. So with that, maybe shield up the Hydro. Or you're just going to let the Hydro go. Going to let the Hydro go. It will chip a bunch. But Charm is resisted, so you can also just resist it and Incinerate down because that Moonblast did land. What comes in? The Rhyperior. Everything is resisted here. So going for the Sacred Fire because I think that lowers their attack. Or defense. Attack. So the attack falls. Getting to the Brave Bird now. They're also Mud Slapping you, which is resisted. So they decide to shield up. And now, because you lowered your defense, they can just slap down. Come up with some moves. But they bank that into Kyogre. And this is just going to be over. Origin Pulse or just Surf. Whatever this thing's going to use. It is Surf. It will chip. You're half ground, right? So are we going straight Earthquake? We're going straight Earthquake. Now Rhyperior is loaded, so they may try and like shield this and catch. Yeah, that was my only sort of thing. Rhyperier's too low. That they kind of need to shield this, and the Dragon Tails are adding up. So I think I know what you're thinking. You're thinking like, I can outpace here. But given the situation where the Dragon Tails are adding up, I think you honestly just go Dragon Tail Crunch in that situation. Now they undercharge because they want to try to take you out here and come out with energy. So do get to the Hydro. This is neutral, which will chip, and you have a Crunch loaded, so this will take out. Anyways, yeah, I'd probably go double crunch there for the reasons that I just mentioned. Kyogre. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you said it was tough. You also said that you tried to catch the thunder here. And there is the attempted catch at thunder. And it is just a neutral surf. And now we get hit with a Dialga, which is doing super effective Dragon Breath and only neutral Dragon Tails the other way. Do get to an Earthquake, so this may grab a shield, but they'll just come out loaded with energy. Yeah, so now they just commit to one shield and then just come out with probably like 2 moves here. But you do have a Moonblast loaded. So that is very valuable in this situation because they probably did not expect that. And that takes them out, which is so much energy to go down with. Just going to go straight Hydro here. Not even trying to build up to the Moonblast. Just trying to Waterfall Hydro this out. Knowing you're probably going to have to shield one back here, right? Because you cannot let this back Pokemon see it. And you are at... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Not wanting your Ho to see... ooh, and there you get 2 moves. Oh, having to burn the second one is brutal. Yeah, when you burn 2 here, you're setting yourself up for a tough time in the back game. Yeah, they just let it go and try and sweep with their last Pokemon. Last Pokemon being an Yveltal. You have no shields. Do they have a move that can tape you out? How much does Oblivion Wing do? Not enough. Going for Sacred Fire, hoping that you can lower their attack to live a move. That's not going to happen. So I'm surprised you didn't go... And you do get the Brave Bird off. I'm surprised you didn't go double Brave Bird. Were you worried that they could snarl down? Maybe. But I'm surprised they didn't throw. I don't know why they didn't throw. That seems like a... Are they that slow on the charge? Again, these are things I just don't know in the Master League. Okay. Again, great league. They eventually get out. Primarina. Instant swapping into a Waterfall Primarina. Was this a mistake? What did your write-up say? Your team did not say why you just brought a fire into a waterfall Pokemon. I'm guessing that was a mistake. But damn, even so, you still get to a Brave Bird here, which will grab the second shield. So grabbing 2 shields in what is a terrible matchup in a weird play, no offense, did seem to work. You obviously have to come back into mirror match here. Nope, coming in Zygarde, and they instant swap to Dialga. I guess you're just going to stand and try and get that Earthquake off here. They're just going to try and chip you. This matchup's all over the place. What the heck? Chip you with the Iron Head. The Dragon Breaths are adding up. Get to the Earthquake. Does an Earthquake one-shot? I know you're so defensive heavy. It is super effective. It does KO. You tried to instant swap. Yeah, Rhyperior's left. Gonna commit the shield. No, I guess, yeah. This Rock Wrecker would absolutely destroy you. Out comes the Primarina, so throwing the Hydro, which probably not enough from this range. CMP here. They do have a Disarming Voice. Now it's a close... Is this the... Yeah, getting the perfect farm down, throwing the crunch. No, not throwing the crunch. Yes, throwing the crunch. I'm surprised you didn't throw it right away. Did you actually need that extra Dragon Tail? Or you just knew that they didn't have the energy? Primarina against Ho-Ho, so nice lead. They'll get out into something. That's something being... Nothing. They are going to stay in this Waterfall matchup. Is this Waterfall matchup not as bad as I expected? Like, can you get to 2 Brave Birds? Let me look at it. 15 and 15 versus 15 and 15. Yeah, I guess you both get to the moves at the same time. Who wins CMP here, right? Because you should get to it at the same time, but they're just going to bank that. And comes Zygarde. Yeah, which is a weird matchup to come into. But again, what the hell do I know? I can speak to a lot of things, and this is not one of them. So... Moonblast does land, Gonna come in here and just absorb. Maybe Outrage, maybe just Earthquake. It is just an Earthquake, which is gonna do almost nothing. So just gonna go for the farm down. Have a bunch of energy coming out. And out comes a Necrozma, which is half steel. So this is super effective Earthquake here. Chip into the yellow. Gonna get to a crunch. They have Psychic too, so this is also super effective. Yeah, and they shield that one, and oh, that's a bad situation to be in. And now they're gonna have to throw. You obviously just let this go. And then just coming instant Ho-Ho. Now they're at a Brave Bird for sure. I think you can live a Brave Bird. And they just go Sacred Fire. And now going Brave Bird, winning CMP there. This will take it out, and then this is, yeah, pretty easy. And they know it too. Enamorus, okay, so you said this one was a tough one again. You said if they bait, it sucks. So if you show the Grass Knot, it's okay. Because these waterfalls are adding up, but obviously this is, I'm guessing, faster charging. And it is a Fly. So I'm guessing Fly is a bait move. Which then you said just puts this in a terrible situation. I'm guessing they just outpace you to the Grass Knots here now in the 2 shields. Yeah, so trying to catch that Grass Knot does not happen. Ooh, out comes Rhyperior. So we're just going to lower the attack with Sacred Fire, but obviously a rough situation. I mean, Mudslap is resisted, but that Rock Wrecker is going to just one-shot you. Does Sacred Fire not guarantee the fall? Is it only like 50%? Anyways, that Rock Wrecker for sure one-shots. Just coming back in here and chipping bunch. Was that shield a mistake, or you just don't want to? Oh no, Rock Wrecker neutral already boosted would be an insane amount to take. Never mind. And then trying to catch Palkia in the back, up a shield too. So this is gonna be a little tough for you here. I'm just looking up Sacred Fire on the side here. Only a 50% chance. 50% chance of lowering the attack. Okay. There you go. It's only a 50% chance of lowering the attack. Getting to a move here. I'm guessing they're just going to go Enamorus with a shield for a win here, though. Trying to instant swap. Not going to happen. And they should have a Grass Knot coming out here. Which I assume a one-shot. Yeah. Man, is this Pokemon truly that strong that it's everywhere? I guess people said when I brought it up, I'm like, it's ranked low, but I was like, no, it's actually a core breaker in Master League. I think, okay. So here it is for the 3rd time, and again with the Fly. So gonna get the Hydro off here, likely to grab a shield back. And are you gonna try and catch again? Yeah, try to catch again and did not catch again. Did we just put the same matchup in twice? Did I just put the same matchup in twice? I don't think so. Because right now it is exactly the same. No attack fall, Rock Wrecker, Waterfall Primarina comes in. They still get a move off. And I say, why did you shield? Well, that's crazy. But it's not crazy because Rock Wrecker do an insane amount. Okay, I swear I did not do this. Okay, it's clearly the same matchup. That I don't think that was on me. I think that was on you. Was it on me? I don't think so. Anyways, sorry. I've so just lost. I didn't even see what happened here. Okay, Ho-Ho, good lead. So they are staying in and eventually get into Palkia. So taking the resisted Dragon Breasts. I'm guessing everything is resisted here, right? Yeah, just a resisted Aqua Tail. That still did a lot. And going for a resisted Hydro Cannon, really hoping they shield because this is a, yeah, it does grab a shield, which is nice. Because I'm about to say if that is double resisted if they call that, but do call it Spatial Rend shielded. I assume that would do a hell of a lot. Dragon Tails are adding up, so this crunch should take out here. I assume they'll just come back in. Ho-Ho. No, maybe not even. Well, unless they just want to sacrifice Ho-Ho. Try and get a Brave Bird off. Just sacrifice this because you have a Waterfall Primarina. So, and gonna go instant swap here. I was about to say they could force a shield from you here, which they do. And there is your Dialga that you talked about, the potential win con of the one-turn leg here. So let's see how this plays out. So Moonblast shielded. They're going to try to farm as much as they can. Throwing before you get to the Hydro, not want to take any chip here. Ironhead will take out. Burning out the Switch Clock. Coming in Ho-Ho. Gonna try and catch the move. Yep, trying to catch the move on the Zygarde. They are aware. They come back in Ho-Ho. Throwing the Crunch. I'm guessing it's not enough to take out, and then you win CMP here. Yeah, so not enough to take out. They take you out. You incinerate down, and then you use the one-turn leg to your advantage here. Yeah, getting the Sacred Fire off before you even see them. I'm guessing they had a move there too, a nuke that you think would take you out. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the only thing that's consistent in this game now is the one-turn leg. I get it every single time now. So thanks for this mission. I'm truly trying to think whether I screwed that up or whether you sent the same video twice. And I can tell you right now. Your fault. Thank you for this mission, but 100% your fault. 07 Enamorus lead, loss 258,289 KBs. 08 Enamorus lead, loss 258, 249. Same thing, slightly different. 40 KB off. I'm guessing you just cut it a bit. So 7, 8, not my fault. I don't normally make those mistakes. Okay. Anyways, thank you for this mission. Yes, 2 Master Leagues. Like we said, it was 2 things. Both were from members, and I will always showcase members' battles if they submit them. And then, yeah, also having trying to, I guess, first of all, 2 weeks of Love Cup is garbage. People are sick of Love Cup. I can see that. Although my video yesterday, Master League was a 10 out of 10. People say, what's 10 out of 10? Is that bad or good? It's bad. It means out of your last 10 videos, this one had 10th in terms of views out of 10. So 1 out of 10 means you had the highest views out of the last 10 videos. And 10 out of 10 means you had the lowest views out of the last 10 videos. So my Master League video yesterday had the lowest views out of 10 out of 10. I'm guessing this is going to be pretty damn close to it. But again, we're trying to grow the channel. It's Love Cup. It's the weekend. So we can live with those things, even though it kills me a little bit inside. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.